Example 4. So what does this one look like? So this one's been stretched. So it's going to be vertically stretched, and then it's going to go down 3. The asymptote is going to be at -3. And by vertically stretched, so normally it's only, usually the y-intercept is only 1 above. In this case, it's going to be 4 above. If you weren't sure, you could always plug in 0 to see what it is. 2 to the 0 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. And so it would actually go something like this. Won't change too much, though. This is increasing. The asymptote is at y equals -3. Domain is all real numbers. And the range is all real numbers such that y is strictly bigger than -3. I realized that I forgot something pretty, I think I've shown you something like this. -3. So what does that look like? The asymptote has gone up 5. So we're at 5. Normally it would be going up like this, but because it's a negative, it's going like that over there. And it was also stretched, so I probably should have had a bigger distance between that and there. It's going to be 3 away from it. So that will actually be at a 2. What's different here is I just want to show that this is decreasing. So this is an example of a graph that's decreasing. It's getting more and more and more negative. I mean, the number itself looks bigger because it's getting closer to -infinity, but still we call this decreasing. The asymptote is y equals 5. Domain is all real numbers. And the range is an all real number such that it has to be less than 5. Okay. Last but not least, we're going to do example 6. So f of x is -5 times 1/2 to the -2 times x minus 6. Okay. Let's kind of do this in stages. So we know if we had just 1/2 to the x, then it would look like this. However, there's a negative in the exponent, which means it's going to be flipped horizontally. So 1/2 to the minus 2x would be flipped like so. But now there's a negative in front over there, which means that it's going to flip downwards, which means it's going to look like, so this would be the -5 1/2 to the minus 2x. Now, there's also a movement of 6 to the right. That doesn't affect too much. It will still look roughly something like that. So the equation looks pretty much like this, and it didn't move up and down at all. There's an invisible that we don't see. There's an invisible plus 0 over there, which means that the asymptote is actually along the y-axis. I drew it a little bit above, but it's on. So this is what it looks like. It doesn't look like any of these guys. These were the steps to get there. That's what it looks like. And so what do we have? It's decreasing. It has an asymptote of y equals 0. The domain is all real numbers. And the range is all real numbers such that y is less than 0.